See, now you knew UNC had to pull up for this one. Kevin freaking Durant traded again. Man, let me put my glasses on for this, because I got a whole lot to say. And if you ain't ready for the truth, might want to go watch cartoons instead. Chapter 1. The end of the mirage in the Desert 2I. Now let me tell y'all something. This ain't just a trade. This is the fall of an illusion. The Phoenix Suns thought they was cooking when they brought in Kevin Durant back in 2023. They gave up Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and enough draft capital to make Danny Ainge proud. And for what? One playoff series, win, and a whole lot of what-ifs. And don't get me started on that trio of Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. That wasn't no big three. That was a big old mess. Beal stayed hurt. Booker was trying to do too much. And KD, man, he looked like a man stuck between eras. Still elite, but frustrated. Lost in a system that ain't know how to use him. You don't trade for KD to be 500. You don't trade for KD to get swept by the Wolves. And you dang sure don't trade for KD. Then let the man find out you shopping him without even telling him. That's disrespectful. Point blank. So yeah, KD's time in Phoenix ends not with a bang, but with a whimper. And what they got in return. That's where things get interesting. Chapter 2. H-Town. We have a problem. For everybody else now, Houston. Houston, oh, they just made a move that says, we ain't rebuilding no more. They went from young and feisty to dangerous overnight. You give Udoka a weapon like KD, man, that's like giving a pit bull a rocket launcher. Y'all saw the Rockets last year. They could defend. They was scrappy, physical, and they was right there on the cusp. But they ain't have that guy. The one you give the ball to when it's tie game. 90 seconds left. Season on the line. Now they do. Durant maybe 36 going on 37. But let me tell you what doesn't age. Skill. That man's still shooting 45% from three. Still got a mid-range that'll make a grown man cry. And now he don't got to carry the load every night. He got Fred VanVleet running point. Schengen playmaking from the elbow. And young athletic dogs like Amen Thompson chomping at the bit. Oh, and don't forget Jalen Green gone. That means more shots for KD, more spacing for everybody else. You don't think Udoka about to scheme Durant into some of the cleanest looks of his career? Please, Uns might not run marathons, but I can see that coming a mile away. And let's not forget about the other side, though. The Suns got Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the 10th pick, and 5 second-rounders. Look, that's not bad. But it ain't no we just traded Kevin Durant package either. That's what happens when your superstar got one foot out the door. No leverage, and a front office that's desperate to fix their mess. Jalen Green, I like him. Young, athletic, can score. But he's like a sports car with no brakes, all gas, no control. If he and Booker can find chemistry, maybe Phoenix got something. But if not, man, that backcourt gonna be turned over more than Waffle House hash browns. Now, Brooks, y'all know how I feel. That boy got dogged. He barking, scratching, and gnawing on every possession. But he can also cost you games. 19 technicals last year, that ain't grit. That's reckless. But maybe, with a new coach and new culture, he channels that into something productive. And that 10th pick, don't sleep on Kaman Malawak. 7-footer from Duke Mobile Raw. But Unsi sees the upside. If they develop him right, that boy could be a two-way monster. But that's an if, not a promise. Chapter 4. Chapter, The Legacy Stakes. That's more moves than a game of chess. But unlike some folks, KD's still ballin', even if the trophy stopped coming. You know what's crazy? Kid ain't been back to the finals since he tore that Achilles in 2019. 5 years of injuries, turmoil, team changes, and drama. And yet, we never talk about how consistent this man's been. 27 points per game, like clockwork. Efficient as ever. He ain't never needed no system. He is the system. But now, he's got a system that needs him. Udoka wants him. The Rockets are young enough to energize him. And Kate is finally out from under the shadow of super teams and sidekicks. This is his squad. Now, this ain't Steph's team. Ain't Russ' team. Ain't Book's team. This is Durant's last real shot at leading the group on a deep playoff run. Chapter 5, winners, losers, and what comes next. So who won the trade? Houston, no doubt. You gave up a streaky scorer, an irritant, and a mid-lottery pick for a top 15 all-time player, still giving you 25 on 60% AFG. And now, y'all got one of the scariest defenses in the league with a certified bucket getter. That's scary hour. Phoenix, they hit reset. It's a step back to, maybe, take a step forward. But right now, it's looking like they swapping filet mignon for frozen pizza. Maybe tasty, but not elite. But let me give you one real takeaway. This trade is about legacy. This trade is about legacy. KD's legacy. Udoka's coaching rise. The Rockets shift from rebuild to relevance. The Suns' desperate attempt to find identity after gambling away the farm. And most of all, it's about the last dance of a basketball savant, Kevin Wayne Durant. Stepping on the floor one more time, with something to prove, and not much time left to prove it. See, at the end of the day, basketball ain't just about stats. It's about moments. It's about heart. And if KD's got one more run in him, best believe I'll be watching, with my feet up, my cigars lit, and my mouth ready to remind all y'all. Uncle Shannon told you first.
Đây giúp với mình là mình vẽ đằng mặt sau của nó nhưng nó sẽ không được đều lắm. Ok, ví dụ bây giờ mình sẽ dán cái này vào.